Oh, Shannon Sharp. And he went after Carri Richardson. You remember she couldn't make the Olympics team with the drug test, what happened, and he said, "Oh, try harder, do your best." But he had all kinds of support for Caitlin Clark. See, Shannon Sharp, who I respected, I'm gonna give it to him his flowers. One of the greatest football players ever. And from that Charles Barkley school of turning into a personality on TV as a former athlete to a personality, not so much a journalist, but it been incredible. His club Shay, you know what the numbers are on the YouTube streets. You know how impactful he is. However, he's a stereotype. He's a cliche. He tried real hard to always come across down and etc. etc. But there is no what you call uplift that goes anywhere because it's all for, you know, like locker room humor and to a certain point. He gets all in his feelings. If you talk about LeBron James, you get all in his feelings when you have an in-depth conversation. Basically, Shannon Sharp is a junior WAP Arsenio Hall. And that's what people like. But you don't get challenged at all. You know, this ain't the old Tony Brown show on PBS, okay? This is not uh, any depth. Ain't gonna be no Ed Bradley. You know, when I name black journalists or people who are, or Brian Gumble to an extent on real sports, not as vibrant to connect the worlds and to, Ralph Wiley and all. I told you about the real people on ESPN, the real John Sanders, not the pseudo gimmicky hustling, shuffling, and bucking situation that they promote. He had a lot to say about Shakari Richardson, who got more credibility in the Olympics than Caitlin Clark does. You know, this agenda is outrageous. Snow White that they want to promote, the Taylor Swift of their basketball, the female want to be Steph Curry type of situation. And her team is deployed. She didn't win a championship in college. You cannot compare a proven athlete in the Olympics to someone who, if you win in college, we're not having a discussion. It's like I always say the Christian Laettner argument over Shaquille O'Neal. We're not having a discussion. However, she didn't win. That's the reality. And when you don't win and you suck in your next level, what are we supposed to do with that? What are we supposed to do with that? So that's how that goes. But you see, he's a known toe tapper. And that's what he is. Listen, to quote, two things can be true. He's entertaining in spurts and he has some interesting points, but he's sensitive. He plays right into every racial stereotype cliche to be where he is. If you're willing to dance and spin at the drop of a dime, what else are you willing to do? Because that's what it comes across when I watch him. Now, Skip Bayless was an idiot for running him out, and Skip is a borderline bigot, and Skip stuck. Now, Paul Pierce is kind of giving him a little credibility with that show, but that show's so spotty and so shoddy, it's not even funny. Stephen A. Smith wasn't no dummy. You just shut up and you ride shotgun. That's what he do with it. He's not gonna mess up a good thing because he brought the massa some gold. And you know how Stephen A. gets down on his ESPN plantation. And I got him, massa. Am I good with you, boss? Am I good with you, boss? But she's sounding sharp, and I watch him with Ocho. There's some comments and commentary that I like, and I respect him as an athlete, and I give him his due for getting to a certain point. But then there's that fine line where, he butter biscuits. You know what you're getting with him. And they know they got him right where they want him. And of course, when it comes to black athlete, white athlete, you know where he gonna go. Shakira Richardson is a better fit in the Olympics than Caitlin Clark is. But this ain't about your skills. This is about your shade and what you can bring for his dollars. They want the freak show. They want a broken pinata as opposed to actually putting one together. Please like, subscribe, look at thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like my piece.